Of course, it's obvious to anyone with a brain that my niece's efforts to undermine me, to undermine my legacy, are really the attempts of a weak, scared little girl.
I just want to talk.
Seems that we have an unexpected guest today. You may know her from her recent humbling loss to me at Elimination Chamber. My niece, or as she always asked to be called growing up, Little Justine. So, LJ, I've got to ask, how does it feel to be nurtured by the best in the business and still be such a letdown?
You know, you were the best in the business, Aunt Justine.
I'm sure you didn't make the trip here to tell me what I already know.
But isn't that what you said you want? For someone to give you your due? See, after the initial shock of seeing you at Elimination Chamber, I've had some more time to think. And you're right. You were never given proper credit for what you did and what you accomplished.
So you did join me to make my own point.
What's that you said on Smackdown? About having to survive a world 5 times as hard and 7 times as brutal? In the moment, I think I would have said you were making excuses. But now I know you're exactly right. You did work harder to get less. You should have been the main event week after week when you were in WWE. Sure, they threw praise on your name after you retired, when management decided they needed to add another woman to the Hall of Fame, or now when they want to get a Legends ratings bump. Fans buy into that nostalgia but forget what it was really like for you. How they treated you when you were on the roster.
What do you know about it? You don't understand.
But that's just it. I do understand. You've been teaching me since my first day in WWE. And you know what I finally really get? Everything that you've complained about, that you're mad at, for all that you blame management or other things beyond your control. It's always been me who's been your real target. Because I'll never know the limitations that you did. I will get to push myself in ways you never could, have opportunities that you never would have been given, and see how far I can really go. And you? Justine, you're a legend. The best of her time. Maybe could have been the best of all time if you had a level playing field. But the fact that you'll never know and I will, that's what you'll never forgive me for. And that's what's going to allow me to replace your legacy with my own.
You ungrateful piece of...
You're a selfish, self-centered, only thinks for herself.
Because I'm the only one I could ever count on.
Looks like we have something in common then, because I certainly couldn't count on you.
You don't deserve your talent. It should have been me.
But it's not you, Justine. It's not you.
It'll be me at Wrestlemania. I've still got it.
Sure, you've got what's left. Enjoy it while it lasts. But me? I'm just getting started.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Smackdown Women's Championship.
Here she is, making her WrestleMania debut.
To basically grow up in WWE, then to appear at WrestleMania against your aunt who brought you in? You couldn't write a better story.
This isn't just a match, it's a therapy session with suplexes, submissions, and strikes.
Justine is back on the grandest stage of them all.
This certainly isn't the first time she's been on the big stage, but for Justine, this WrestleMania will be like no other as she squares off against her own niece.
You might worry that Justine might hold back at some point as maternal or protective instincts or whatever take over, but I'm fairly confident she doesn't have any of those, so this is going to be fun.
Introducing the challenger from Singapore, Wildcats. And her opponent, she is the Smackdown Women's Champion, Justine.
And we're about to see a chapter in the history of the Smackdown Women's title.
It doesn't get any bigger than the grandest stage of them all, and it doesn't get any more heart-wrenching than a battle between beloved relatives turned bitter rivals.
And that's exactly what we've got at WrestleMania. For the Smackdown Women's Championship, every generational grudge match has led to this.
It goes back a lot further than that, Saxton. A lifetime of idolizing her legendary aunt culminates here in this explosive showdown.
Dropping the knee for more punishment.
She saw that one coming. And did you hear the impact of that? She turns it right around with a counter.
Going up high with the punch.
Rolling elbow finds its mark.
Ouch.
Double underhook applied.
Butterfly suplex.
She shows that she's far from finished. Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Able to reverse. She re-enters the ring now.
She is just desperately trying to fight out of it.
Uppercut. That'll cost some teeth.
That can take you out.
Into the pin attempt. Big kick out.
Just barely, but it counts.
Stomping down. And now she's demonstrated her whole arsenal.
She's taken command of the situation.
Knee strike.
Arm control applied and a kick right to the midsection.
That'll do some serious damage. Hard for the champ to fight back from this.
Yeah, this is not good.
You don't say, Saxton. Into the corner now. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
What a forearm.
Kick after kick after kick. How humiliating.
That's a few times now she's taken a hit up in that region. Hooked up.
Oh my God, a small package driver.
There's two. Would you have thought it possible with the way the superstar debuted that she'd be standing tall with the Smackdown Women's Championship? championship at Wrestlemania?
I'd have called it possible, but unlikely, Cole.
What a match. And there's no question whose moment this is. Whatever and whoever may have defined this superstar in the past, she's now cemented her own legacy within WWE.
We could be seeing this image at WrestleMania for years to come.
Wait, what's happening?
I'm not sure.
Can Justine be trusted here?
I don't believe it. It seems that even Justine's small heart grew 3 sizes today.
If these two can get over the differences after the rivalry they've had, then anyone can do it.
Look out!
What the hell? The new champion was just ambushed from behind.
It may be the end of this rivalry, but this champion's story in WWE is just getting started.
You know, I did tell you to be careful around Molly.
Yes, but you also blindsided me at Elimination Chamber and tried to make my WWE career all about you, Justine.
Sure, but then Molly tried to make me making it all about me all about her, attempting to steal my stolen spotlight.
Sort of making my point here.
Well, we're getting off track. Our Ruthless Digressions listeners don't want to hear us debate what happened beforehand. They want to hear your thoughts starting that second WrestleMania match.
Well, I was just coming off an epic victory and the culmination of a battle against the one person I thought I truly trusted.
But then I was in your corner, wasn't I?
Only because you knew you needed to earn my forgiveness.
Oh, you couldn't have stayed mad at me for giving it another go. Especially after it worked out for you in the end. And it was a pretty epic go.
Yeah. What is it now, a 7-time women's champion?
And counting. You forget, I'm not done yet.
All it ate before you ever do.
Pretty cocky.
What can I say? I learned from the best.
But seriously, who do you see as your next biggest competition?
Well, I was planning on giving Ava a title opportunity, but I think she's got her eyes on the Raw Women's Championship. So as for my biggest competition, I don't know. Could be someone already in the locker room, or someone still making their way to WWE. There are more talented wrestlers getting opportunities to show their skills than ever before.
That's for sure. We've come a hell of a long way.
Still a long way to go, too, but we've got to start somewhere, right? And if I've learned anything from you, it's that you can't keep waiting for the gatekeepers to give you permission. You have to fight for what you want. And I'm looking forward to the fight that the superstars of tomorrow bring. When they're ready, I'll be ready too.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. The Smackdown Women's Champion is issuing an open challenge and is ready to fight absolutely anyone who wants to take the championship off her hands.
Justine, that's not what I said.
It's kind of what you said.
You're totally twisting my words.
I heard what I heard.
I can't defend against everyone.
Seems like what someone who is scared would say.
Ooh, I hope you betray me again, just so I can beat you again.
Name the time and place. One